Hello, hi, welcome to the channel. This is Crunchy. Today I'm going to be playing Diesel Railcar Simulator. For me, this is a new game, although apparently it was released in March 2018, but it's new to me. It's a game about, well, it's a simulator about driving vintage diesel trains, those from the 60s and 70s, I believe. It's also very customizable and moddable, allowing users to create new routes, trains and timetables, which you can share and download from the Steam Workshop. It's developed and published by Lapioware, not a name I'm familiar with. It doesn't have as much detail yet, say, as the Dovetail games, like Train Simulator Classic, although it does have more modern graphics than that, or Train Simulator 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, etc. You take the controls of a variety of diesel rail cars and locomotives, each representing an integral part of Britain's railways in the 1960s. With over 150 miles of track to explore, a wide range of train services and advanced physics simulation, Diesel Railcar Simulator is the perfect train simulator for hardcore and casual fans alike. Either drive the train fully manually with optional helpful HUD guides, or activate the simple controls mode for easy 2-key driving. Drive using your keyboard, use your mouse to control the interactive in-cab controls, or hook up one of the wide variety of supported controllers including gamepads, joysticks, HOTAS and Rail Driver Controller, which a lot of people use in the train simulator games from Dovetail. Alternatively, hand the controls over to the AI, relax and watch the computer drive the train from any viewpoint, or change trains to view any currently active service. This is what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be letting the AI drive while we look around the scenery, check it out, see what we think. See what you think, see if you think it's worth getting. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and also encourages me to keep going with the videos. So I'm looking at this timetable out of St Padding's Cross, so that's either Charing Cross or Paddington. So anyway, it's got these fictional names on that route there, which was North London. You can also go to Westfords, you can run the timetable, which we're going to do, and it shows you the timetable there. Good for video streaming. Right, so we can choose a run here. Let's go stopping services, and you can see the timetable there down on the right. It uses this loco here, which my local railway museum at Middle Engine Lane in North Tyneside has, and I've been pulled by one of these just earlier this year. It's like an old coal board workhorse, I think, for shunting duties and, well, possibly a lot more. So basically this timetable is we have to, or the AI will have to, go to Rickeridge and then arriving at Bramfield Green at 6:05, then Peppercampton, and then finally at Langley Farm. These are very British names, rural sort of names for somewhere in the West Country, I guess. So this might be like a West Country route, as possibly was driven, you know, for illustrative purposes by the Great Western Railway. It's going to be pulling 2 carriages there, and we're just going to watch the AI drive it. So they're going to choose the weather. So it's going to be cloudy, partially cloudy as we get underway. And we can see there we're in the driver's seat here. There is a HUD over on the bottom left there, which shows the gradients, throttle settings, brake settings, AWS and all stuff like that. So let's have a quick look around this sort of rural idyll. Are we in the brake band here? No, we're looking back towards the carriages. So that is alright. So we're in kind of like the fireman's or the co-driver's seat. Just having a look around. The graphics look okay. They're not super detailed. The textures could be a bit better, but this is very much, I think, in early access, so can't complain too much about that. The lighting looks very good. The modelling, they could do with a few more polygons, maybe triangles, but from this view and this distance it looks fantastic. As I say, the sunlight here at Rickeridge looks superb. There's some flower pot displays there. We're in obviously one of the carriages now, which is a no smoking one, and the lights are on in the passenger areas for some reason. The houses, not too good, so we're going to start off here. We're getting the driver's getting ready. We're waiting for the bar on the bottom right hood to go down, and the little red bar to the departure time. I'll go back inside the cab. So I see some of the controls are highlighted, even though I'm not driving. So it's telling you what he's doing. If you were using the Xbox controller or controller, D-pad goes down. This opens the throttle. And it's using the shift, so he's in gear 1 and we're moving away here. Off on our little pleasant journey in Diesel Railcar Simulator. It looks very nice. That gentleman's wearing a lovely suit there. As we leave platform 6, I'm just going to whiz around the views. Oh, that's a beautiful view. And down the valley into the railway station. So we've got a slight gradient as we go past the signal box here at Rickeridge. No passengers, no driver drawn in the cab, but that's okay. Most impressed with right now is the light, quality of the lighting, which is very good. I think I've got the graphics turned up as much as I can. I don't know if there's another INI file maybe somewhere on the hard drive you could fiddle with and extend it. So we're looking right now from this like fireman's co-driver's seat, so we can, its default seems to be looking back. There's a view here from the front of the loco looking back along the driving wheels. This is quite well modelled inside. It's got the luggage racks there and the mirror. The lights are shining very strongly in the glass reflections, which is good. Anyway, here's another view from the rear carriage. And there's some nice bluebells or some flowers. Seem to have come to a bit of a stop for some reason. I don't know if there's a light or the loco's struggling up the incline. We have got a 2.9% incline, so yes, we're in gear 2. Got 50% revs on. The target speed, I don't know if that's this line speed, but target of 30 mph. A few hills in the background there. So yes, this could be a rural English line in the 60s. It could be anywhere in the northeast, northwest, Scotland, except they don't really have Scottish names. Anywhere kind of rural in England, I guess. And the views obviously you can turn with the mouse. And we look back towards the village. So we're on the rural down 101 route. Down lines are obviously away from London, up lines are towards London. The sim basically comes with 4 British Rail diesel railcar classes with manual gearboxes. They are classes 112, 117, 122 and 126. Physics are simulated in detail. Individual components of the transmission are replicated to ensure realistic behaviour. The suspension of each vehicle is also modelled to make it bounce and sway over uneven track work. Sounds are mostly authentic. Many of the most prominent sounds used in the game are recordings of the real trains described. Computer-driven AI trains occasionally make human-like mistakes. That's kinda good, like running late or misjudging braking at stations. Yeah, that loco and the carriages and the suspension and the wheels, they're all done really well. So gradient appears to be leveling off slightly, so we're picking up a little bit of speed. There's like a drive-by camera. I've seen that. There's the foliage and the wild plants on the side there seem to be good. Are we going to make Bramfield green at 6:05? There's only 5 minutes to go. The gradient's down to 1.7 now. Let's look around from our viewpoint here. We can watch maybe get a good view. Alright, open throttle's going further up. Get a good view here of the AI using the controls. The gauges seem to be pretty good and nicely detailed. I don't know if they're useful. Let's have a watch, see if oh yes, the gauges do move. Oh yes, there, change the gear there. The gradient is now almost level. Oh, it's getting steeper again now. Or is this a downhill gradient? I'm not sure. Well, hey, we're heading up to nearly 15 miles an hour here. Yeah, I like how it seems to be rocking on the suspension as well. It's not just static, there's movement of the cab as we go over the rails. Oh yeah, we are going downhill now. It's minus 0.5. So we're going to be level. There we are, we're level. Incline comes on again. But it doesn't seem to affect the speed of the loco and the train. It's now 6:02. No sign of any station in sight on the little track map there on the bottom right. Oh yeah, here we go. It looks to be going down, although it says a gradient of 1.4. There's a much longer, further away view. Here's the road along the side there, no traffic. But as I say, the sunlight glinting off the loco and the carriages is good. And inside the cab even here. You can see the dials moving as the gears are changed. Now, completing a service, your driving style and timekeeping are evaluated. Try the same run again to reach a higher score by braking more accurately or driving more economically. But stay alert, the signal that was green on the previous run might be red this time due to a late running AI train. You can see the controls being used there, which equates to the D-pad on a controller. So on another video, if we get enough views for this one, I'll go into actually driving the thing myself, rather than just this look. We're going to do the whole journey here, so this may well be a longish video. Oh, we're speeding along now, 26 miles an hour, 27. Yes, plenty of good information there on this HUD in the bottom left. I'm no expert driver, but I have used Train Simulator Classic, the more modern train sim world. Not as much, but still I didn't get 5, but I got 4 and several others since they came out. I even had the original Cujo game on Microsoft Train Simulator back in the day. I still have it somewhere, including the manual, the disc. So alright, so now on the HUD, on the track map on the bottom right there, we've got Bramfield Green hovering into view. I don't know what the distance is on that line view, but we've got like 10 seconds to get there to be on time. I don't think we're going to do it, but this is good because it's not like Train Simulator Classic or Train Sim World where, oh, you have to be dead on time or you lose your points. I mean, I don't know if you lose points on this yet because I've not driven it myself, but it's good that it doesn't have to be dead accurate and like robotically on time. We're to depart Bramfield Green at 6:06, which is 40 seconds away. It's not going to happen. How are the passengers enjoying it? Oh yeah, that view of the suspension there, that was great. The suspension on the carriages was good there, going up and down. As we pass some little white cottages here in the West Country, is it? So, Bramfield Green is quite close on that HUD at the bottom right, but I don't see it, and certainly the driver, our AI driver, isn't preparing to stop. In fact, oh no, yes, he's pulled the throttle down, so we're on zero throttle, we're coasting and slowing down. The brake is coming on, as you can see there. So brake is coming off. We passed under a bridge. Oh yeah, I'm just fiddling with the HUD here and seeing what we can see. Oh yeah, here is the platform at Bramfield Green. There's a passenger here. I'm just trying to get the view right here. So brake is on fully. Well, 45. The bar goes down, the little red carmine red coloured bar goes down, which shows that we're 2 minutes late. We were due to depart at 6:06, and when the bar goes down, I guess the AI driver is releasing the brakes. There he goes. He's shifting up a gear, he's putting the throttle on by holding down the D-pad. Well, he won't be doing that, I don't think. Or she, or it. Right, here we go. We've got 97% throttle on. We've blasted the horn. We're on our way to Pepper Campton. Throttle's going up. The co-driver is looking around at the driver. He doesn't seem to be there. Haha. He's trying to shift the gears up to gear 4. We've taken off that HUD. I'm assuming we can take off the one on the bottom right, the destination timetable-y thing. And we've got a beautiful lake or inlet or the sea. Got the HUD back on to show the controls, and Pepper Campton hovering into view here. Well, on the HUD anyway. So we were supposed to be there at 6:12, it's now 6:12:57, so again we're going to be late. The water looks fairly well rendered. A couple of layers there. And we're going past a little jetty or quay. From this angle it looks like the legs aren't in the water, but it might just be a perspective. Is that a crossing there? Yeah, there's a crossing. I think I can see the startings of the station at Pepper Campton. Be at least 1 or 2 minutes late. Yeah, here's the platform here on the right. Brakes are applied. Notice how he keeps it in the high gear to stop. He doesn't drop down the gears. see, right, so there we are, we're stopped. The red bar goes down and gives us our, is it 1 minute stop? Again, I say there's nothing, there's no wildlife, there's no traffic. So horn is sounded, gear 1 is selected, throttle is opened, almost full, and then goes off again and then goes on again, strangely. Or maybe it isn't. And we pull away from Peppercampton on our way to our last stop at Langley Farm, 6:23. That's in 8 minutes time. Doesn't it tell you the distance? So I'm enjoying the experience, it's pretty good. I think for the money I paid for it, and being in early access, and the fact I should emphasise that the author, the developer, is working on this pretty much all the time. There's patches and upgrades fairly regularly. Graphics are being improved, and as I say, on the workshop there's tons of stuff to get yourself interested in. I'm hoping to see people model some different locos, rolling stock, routes, all that kind of stuff. So if you're a bit like me and a bit jaded and a bit cheesed off with a certain train developer with their yearly updates asking for more and more money, and you don't really think the classic is going anywhere, especially with the official DLC, then this may well be an option for you. No, it hasn't got as much depth yet, but given that it's an all-in-one product with tons of room for development and modding, this may well be the way to go. I'm certainly enjoying it. It looks nice. I'm guessing that Langley Farm is, what, a mile away there? The whole scale maybe 2, possibly 3 miles? I don't know. Yeah, I think the basic mesh could be upgraded, but I guess the developer doesn't want to tax anybody's PC rig. I mean, train simulator drivers are often running, in my experience from what I've read, quite old PCs. They don't usually have state-of-the-art rigs. Here's the driver's view. So we've got a green coming up. Yeah, that's true. These old-fashioned 1960s signals. A red on the other line, which is as it should be. So the red ahead is now gone, and we're in the 25 limit. Our AI driver is closing the throttle. He's opening the throttle. The station is just ahead. What would you say that is? Quarter of a mile, maybe? I don't know. So I'm thinking the scale on the bottom right is, what, 2 or 3 miles. So here we go, the brake is on. Throttle is off. Speed reduces. Passengers are waiting at Langley Farm for the 6:23. It's 3 minutes late. Driver opens the throttle a bit more. Goes under the bridge. Brake is on, throttle is off. He's obviously juggling the throttle and the brake there to get the right speed. He's against the buffers almost. So that, I guess, will be the end of our run. So thank you for joining me here. The doors open in the carriages. Try and get a view. There we are. We're 3 minutes late, so we can press escape to complete the run. So speed limits weren't broken. We got a score of 4274 for watching the AI drive the carriage. Tutorial penalties. So there's a big breakdown of your scores there. Cumulative minutes late, energy used, your energy use, expected energy use. This is all pretty detailed, I think, isn't it? So there's the routes you can have: Mountain Pass, North London. So thanks for joining me here. Hope you enjoyed that. Diesel Car Simulator out on Steam. There's all the credits. Any comments are welcome below, of course. Bye for now.